Good news for me this week was that following the horrific audio last week, I decided to take my cube back because I wasn't convinced that it was supposed to be performing in that way, and I've replaced it with a new cube and it seems to be working correctly. So if I do film on my cube again, you guys won't have to put up with unlistenable sound. It was awful. So this week I want to talk to you guys about a new film that I've seen, and I enjoyed it so much that obviously I have to come and talk about it because that's what I do. I actually watched this film based on a recommendation of a friend of mine who said that it was really good, called The Voices. And what convinced me enough to go and watch it that night was that he told me that it got some sort of recognition for its accurate portrayal of split personality disorder. That got me very keen. He then told me that the main character is Ryan Reynolds. Now, I don't particularly like Ryan Reynolds. Most films that I've watched with him in it, I just haven't enjoyed. I haven't enjoyed his performance. He's just got one of those faces, a bit like Tom Cruise, I just don't like to watch. Who can resist a film about multiple personality disorder, right? I myself have even done a short film based on multiple personalities, and so I felt I owed it its due to go and watch it. I'm going to use my phone for reference because it's dead quick. So I'm going to bust out a load of names. You're going to see the image of them here. We have writer Michael R. Perry, director Marjane Satrapi, Ryan Reynolds acting as Jerry. Gemma Arterton plays Fiona. Anna Kendrick playing Lisa. We have Jackie Weaver playing Dr. Warren. Oh, I don't want to forget, obviously, his cat and dog. They're important characters. And they are voiced by Ryan Reynolds. He also plays the voice of Bosco. He also plays the voice of the deer, the voice of Bunny Monkey? Mr. Whiskers. Of course, who can forget about Mr. Whiskers? This film surprised me from the start because it is incredibly colourful. It had like a Wes Anderson style colour palette, and I love Wes Anderson, and so it got me very much intrigued. Now we follow Jerry, who's just a mere factory worker, right? But he's seeing a therapist. He's seeing a therapist and she's asking him questions like, do you have thoughts of suicide? Do you hear voices whisper? And we start to dive into Jerry's life. We see his very normal flat. He owns a cat and a dog. IMDb says a likable guy pursues his office crush with the help of his evil talking pets. But things turn sinister when she stands him up for a date. So there's not a lot I can say about this film without completely spoiling it for you. But as a whole, I can probably tell you that Jerry hears voices. He is spoken to by his cat and his dog, and he makes some very questionable choices in his life through being very easily persuaded by his cat and his dog. I quite like his cat and his dog. This film scared the shit out of me, and it shocked me, and I just had to keep watching. You can definitely see why it got recognition for the way in which you watch an entire film from the mental aspect of somebody with split personality disorder, and you end up kind of feeling for the guy, but you essentially feel at the end of it like you may slightly understand it a little bit better, and it is almost like a window has been opened for you, and you're really able to see how and why people behave in the way that they do with such disorders. The film is on Netflix, so anybody who hasn't seen this film, Ryan Reynolds, a bit fucked up, colourful, crazy. Give it a watch. I don't think you're going to be let down. I love to hear your guys' feedback. I love talking about films. For those of you who have watched the film, what did you think about the film? For those of you who haven't, go watch it. Tell me what you thought of the film. If you like films like me, give me a thumbs up, subscribe. I put out videos every week, most likely about films. I'll see you then. Bye.